All right, folks, let's talk about Pomeranians. You know these dogs, right? The ones that look like exploded cotton balls with legs? Yeah, those little guys. Now, if you've never seen one, a Pomeranian is basically what happens when you cross a teddy bear, a cloud, and a hairdryer that's been left on too long. They're just fluff, pure fluff. Pomeranians are the dog version of pom-poms, and they look like they're constantly confused about how they even exist. I gotta tell you, Pomeranians don't make any sense. They look like they were designed by a 5-year-old who had an unlimited supply of crayons and no concept of reality. Someone at a dog factory was like, you know what we need? A dog that looks like it floats. And bam, you've got Pomeranians. They've got more fur than body. Seriously, there's nothing to them under all that hair. Pick one up and you'll swear you're holding a feather duster. But here's the kicker. They act like they're giants. Oh yeah, Pomeranians have this delusional sense of self-worth. They think they're wolves. Yeah, wolves. They walk around like they're in Game of Thrones, like they're leading a pack across the frozen tundra. Meanwhile, they can't even climb a staircase without looking like they're about to take a nap halfway up. But don't tell a Pomeranian that. Oh no, they'll stare you down with that puffed up chest, like they're the king of the jungle. The only jungle a Pomeranian rules is the toy aisle at Petco. And you know they've got that yap, right? That high-pitched bark that sounds like someone's breaking glass. It's not a normal dog bark. It's like a car alarm going off inside a helium balloon. Yap, 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 yap. All day long, and they never shut up. You've got this little fur ball the size of a soccer ball, just losing its mind at every sound it hears. Oh, the wind blew a leaf across the yard? Better bark like there's a burglar breaking in. It's like they're freaking out over nothing, and they're always nervous. What are they so scared of? They've got the same energy as someone who just drank 6 espressos and saw a ghost. Pomeranians are shaking all the time like they're about to be taken by the CIA for questioning, just standing there like, is something gonna happen? Is something gonna happen? You can be sitting there watching TV and your Pomeranian's staring at the door like it's waiting for Godzilla to walk in. They're tense 24/7. I've never seen a dog with anxiety like a Pomeranian. They make me nervous just watching them. They look like they're plotting an escape. And you know what's funny? Pomeranians are indoor dogs. They were made for luxury. This is a breed that was bred to sit in the lap of royalty. Yeah, royalty. In the past, these fluffy little critters were chilling with kings and queens like, yeah, I belong here. This is my throne, peasant. Imagine a Pomeranian in a castle somewhere, just sitting there with a crown on its head, demanding more snacks while a servant fan cools them down. That's a Pomeranian's birthright, to be pampered and treated like furry aristocracy. But take them outside and they lose their minds. Take a Pomeranian for a walk, and it's like you've dropped them on Mars. They start hopping around like, what is this grass stuff? What is this wind in my fur? You ever watch a Pomeranian try to run in the park? Hilarious. They just kind of bounce along like a fluffy ping pong ball, zigzagging like they have no idea where they're going. And they get tired after like 30 seconds. It's like watching a wind-up toy that ran out of juice halfway across the room. And let's talk about grooming. Oh yeah, grooming a Pomeranian is like signing up for a part-time job at NASA. You've got to comb that fur like you're trying to untangle Christmas lights on December 24th. It's a chore. And don't think they're going to sit there and help you out. Oh no, Pomeranians act like you're torturing them. They give you this look like, how dare you touch my royal coat? It's like dealing with a diva. And you better be ready to vacuum your house every single day because that fur gets everywhere. You'll be finding it in your socks, your food, your coffee. Yeah, it's like Pomeranians are made of shedding fur and indignation. But here's the thing. Despite all that barking, the anxiety, the ego, and the shedding, people love Pomeranians. And why? Because they're adorable. They are. They look like stuffed animals that came to life. They've got that little fox face with those bright, beady eyes. They're basically living, breathing toys. And let's face it, that's why people love them. We created them to be cute, and boy, did we succeed. But cute isn't the whole story. Pomeranians, for all their size, think they're tough. They're like those tiny old ladies who you know own their neighborhood. You ever see a Pomeranian bark at a dog 20 times its size? Hilarious. They'll run up to a Great Dane and start going off like, I'll take you down, you big dumb horse. Meanwhile, the Great Dane's looking at them like, do you want to die? But Pomeranians don't care. They're fearless. They've got this Napoleon complex in overdrive. They're like, yeah, I'm small, but I'm ferocious. And don't even think about telling a Pomeranian to chill out. These dogs do not calm down, ever. They're always on edge, always fired up, always looking for the next thing to freak out about. You could be sitting there in absolute silence, and they'll suddenly bark at the wall like they've seen a ghost. Yep, yep, yep. You're like, buddy, there's nothing there. But they don't believe you. They'll keep barking at nothing, just to be sure. But you know what? We love it, we do. We love the craziness, the barking, the fur, all of it. Because Pomeranians are ours. We made them, and they give us exactly what we want. Entertainment, loyalty, and the occasional heart attack when they decide to lose their minds at 2 a.m. over a squirrel that may or may not exist. So yeah, maybe Pomeranians are tiny lunatics, but we wouldn't have them any other way. They're puffed up balls of chaos, and in this crazy world, sometimes that's exactly what you need. A dog who acts like it's going to war with a leaf.